Good morning, children. Today we'll go to a new topic. Lesson number 3, patterns. What do you mean by patterns, children? How are patterns formed? A pattern is formed when objects, events, and numbers are repeated uniformly in a specific way. A pattern is formed when objects, events, and numbers are repeated uniformly in a specific way. Let us see how patterns are formed. From the examples, we'll know how patterns are formed. You will understand it better by seeing the examples. Now, shall we go to the different types of patterns, children? Patterns are of two types. What are they? Growing patterns, repeated patterns. Growing patterns and repeated patterns. Today, we'll study about growing patterns. Before going to growing patterns, we will see where we can see patterns. I'll show you a few examples. Patterns can be seen in any arrangement. Can you see the picture? They have arranged strawberry, avocado, carrot, olives, etc. as a pattern. It looks beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Now, patterns can be also seen in animals. Can you see the lines on the zebra? The body of a giraffe? That has also got a pattern. Pattern is seen in the skin of a tiger. Patterns are also seen in leaves. Can you see the rosette arrangement of leaves, children? Yes, those are all called patterns. Patterns are also seen on tree trunks. The example we see here is a coconut tree. Next time when you see a coconut tree, go closer and observe as to how the patterns are arranged. Patterns are seen in animals. If you see the feathers of a peacock, the eyes of the feathers are beautifully arranged as a pattern. So pattern adds more beauty to anything and everything. Patterns are seen in lines. Can you see, children? Yes, they are just bent lines or curved lines which are formed as patterns. They add more beauty to lines. Patterns can be seen in numbers. For example, even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. Patterns can also be seen in odd numbers. That is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. I told you today we will learn about growing patterns. What is a growing pattern, children? If you observe this figure, you will see the first figure is smaller. There are only 5 squares. But when you go to the next figure, you can observe 6 squares neatly arranged. The second figure is slightly bigger than the first one. Likewise, the third figure. The third figure is slightly bigger than the second one. And fourth is the biggest. So this type of pattern is called growing pattern. We can see one more example. First figure, 1 square. Second figure, it is 3. Third figure, it is 6. And it goes on. So the pattern keeps growing. So it is called growing pattern. Hope you understood the topic, children. Tomorrow we will continue with repeated patterns. Thank you, children.